One of the things FDA ran into after there was with the law, there was the RIF. We call it a RIF, right? Basically, they gave people their walking papers, and then that got held up at court. So, but what FDA began to do was they began to restrict what the import offices to do in terms of examinations and sampling, primarily samples, because samples cost money. Right? If FDA is going to sample something, they have to send somebody. They have to get it. Technically, they have to pay for that sample if it comes back clean. So there's actually a risk of paying for the good, portion of the goods. Then it has to go to a laboratory. It has to be tested. Well, that's expensive because there's reagents, there's equipment, there's stat. So what FDA did was they said, listen, when it comes to sampling, we're not going to sample and test for fill, not testing for decomposition. We're not testing for nutritional content, like comparing what's on the label with what in the food. We're going to be looking for contaminants that are health risks. So not pesticides, which are not technically health, even though they're illegal if they're in a food above a tolerance. They're going to look for Salmonella, Listeria, E. coli, mostly micro testing because that's food based.